Then, my senior year of high school, my best friend Lauren was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and music's role in my life changed from that of a pastime to something that kept me going on a daily basis. I started writing some songs about what was happening and how it feels to be there for someone who's dying. Art cannot alter the outcome of an impossible situation, but it can positively affect those trapped within that situation. Ultimately, I couldn't do anything to change the course of events for Lauren, her family, and all of our friends. But I started writing music as an outlet, and that grew into me creating something bigger in honor of all of our lives and struggles. Lauren died right before I graduated from high school, which, as you can imagine, was completely terrible and left me to struggle with grief and depression. But the one thing that flourished in this time was my music. More than ever in the darkness, I was able to channel my pain and frustrations into creation. I started writing more and got to be more confident and comfortable with what I was creating. I started to share my music with friends, family members, and people in my communities. It was really scary at first. Music and art in general can be very personal, and sometimes exposing your art can make you feel naked. But it never occurred to me to not share my music. I wanted to affect the world in a positive way. I pushed through the discomfort and insecurities to continue to play, write, and eventually perform. Now, 4.5 years later, I have written countless songs, performed live, this is kind of an estimate, but like 50 times, and essentially found my identity in music making. Using music to work through hard times finally gave me the confidence to share my art with others. I found that my art could positively influence other people, and over time, my purpose for writing music shifted from simply emoting and getting my own shit out to singing out to the world around me and attempting to connect to others in a universal human way. And because I put myself out there, that's what happens. I put my music on the internet, I played at campfires, in coffee shops, on sidewalks, and it didn't take long to learn that when I shared openly, others shared themselves openly right back. One girl named Shannon wrote me a MySpace message, really vintage, saying she related to one of my songs about losing a friend to death. We messaged a bit, and eventually this exchange led to me playing with one of her best friends, who turned out later to be one of my best friends and the best songwriter that I know. It means a lot to be able to touch people with your art, but I never realized how much you can learn and gain from these people in ways that you never expect. In a tough situation indicative of how life is simply not fair, being inspired by music empowered me to make my own. Making music allows me to feel like I'm a part of something bigger than myself, art as a whole. Making music connects me to individuals and groups of people like yourself, who I would never meet, let alone have a chance to personally affect. So I am here to tell you that you can be a superhero in the form of an artist. I make music, and maybe you make music, or you make crazy 3D holograms on shiny objects, or you dance, or you write, or you sing, or you perform, or maybe you haven't found your art yet. I know you're there, sitting and listening to what you think is my story about my art, but that's not quite it. My songs aren't really my songs at all. Once I get them out, they become something that anybody else can always have and connect to. There aren't designated artists put in the world to handle all the world's creativity. Michelangelo making art is the same as Andy Warhol making art, is the same as little kids in preschool making art, is the same as Lady Gaga making art. It doesn't matter who you are as long as you're creating. How many people like it cannot be your first concern, because the point of art is finding freedom and expression. People liking your art comes secondary, because the point is once you really put yourself into something, you will connect to others. And if you're willing to share yourself with people through your art, you are empowered to change their lives and change the world. When I applied to give this talk, they asked me to sum up my message in one sentence, and I said, you can make art, and if you want to change the world, you must. One of my favorite quotes is as follows: if you have revolutionary potential, you have a moral imperative to make the world a better place. To me, that translates, make art, answer the call, take what you have been given in the world, and find out a way to share it with others in an amplified way. Create by yourself, create with others, and share what you make with everyone. Don't be scared, or if you are, that's fine, but get over it. If you can't get over it, then just be brave. You can't be afraid to create shitty art, because the more shit you produce, the more likely you are to make the best shit you've ever come up with. Anything can be inspiration for your art. Things that make you feel good, bad, angry, weird, things you see and sense, stories, dreams, drugs, sex, rock and roll, of course, the government, magic, science, society, terrible things, beautiful things, love or whatever. Take what you have, especially when it feels like nothing, and make something new. Let go of your insecurities, get out of your head and into your soul. Answer the call to art and become a part of something bigger than you. Embrace a power inaccessible to lone individuals. Create, and help make a world more inspiring place to live. Thanks. This is my girlfriend, bro. Yeah, this is one of my recent songs. I got singing on this now. But yeah, thank you all for listening and being here. It's been a great day. Thanks for organizing. Sunday morning, I'll be missing my own bed. Rather charming on to be with you instead. No hard time is fleeting and never could stay true. Still I'll spend the past morning just cleaning up with you. Ain't been sleeping much since summer rolled around. Every morning that I start and found, the nights will go on shining like glass spinning coffee. We'll paddle till the sunrise and sing through the streets. Smoking billows through a window. Don't think it's a sin, to make you wanna smile, to make you wanna soak in everything we're giving. Take a shot at living. It's only for a while, yeah, it's only for a while. It's only for a while. I will always be free. I will always be faithless. I will always be free. I will always be faithless. Might be leaving home, or maybe you will stay. Neither's right or wrong, I won't get in the way. No more time sleeping, but sure it should right. I might have to meet the morning, but never go inside. Smoking billows through a window. I don't think it's a sin, no, to make you wanna smile, to make you wanna soak in everything we're giving. Take a shot at living. It's only for a while, yeah, it's only for a while. Yeah, it's only for a while. Just let me see. know